Vigorously, back with another video. I found a nice little route off of Hines Drive. So we are on Hines Drive again, and I'm going to see if the car actually takes us through Hines Drive, and then I'll possibly route us back to the safe house. But it has me in here for, it's a car coming, so I gotta, yeah, it has me in here for taking it straight out. So this should be a nice little drive with nice twisting curves, and again, it just happened to be the middle of rush hour traffic, so, or the start of it. So hopefully we can see some fun stuff going on over here. I guess I'll just keep quiet for this drive and just let it do out. And, you know, if I approach some kind of mishap, then I'll speak on it, but kind of like that. I want to see what this thing gonna do, if it's gonna cut to the right or stay over here. Okay, all right, well, I guess that was cool. Wow, truck. Damn. He was in a rush to go nowhere. So in a later video, I may start at the beginning of Hines Drive and drive all the way to the end, however you want to put it. I guess it will be the end of Hines Drive and drive to the beginning. But like I said, it's real scenic. You know, it's real nice, especially if you got not full self driving doing all the driving for you. Again, these Michigan roads, so you know, I like to call it bubble wrap, because that's what it feels like. But these roads are complete shit, pure garbage, and a lot of people get they get damage done to their car because of these roads. So for some reason, not full self-driving doesn't stop at blinking yellow lights, but the cruise still does. So if I have it on cruise, traffic aware cruise control, and I get to a blinking yellow light, it will still stop. It'll slow down to a stop unless I hit the accelerator, and then when I go through it, it starts yelling at me like I'm going through a red light. Most of the lights here in Michigan, when they're blinking yellow, most of those lights are like nothing, you know. It's not like the traffic lights are out and it's blinking yellow, so now you got to treat it like a four-way stop. Most of those blinking lights are just, they blink all the time with yellow. So maybe that'll come in an update where it'll actually pass through blinking yellow lights, because I find it really, really funny that Sally will pass yield signs but stop at a blinking yellow light. So if the car I don't even think it recognizes yield signs. It sees a yield sign and it's like, whatever, and it goes right through it. So if I'm trying to get to the main street to get on a freeway, it's usually a yield sign on the service drive, so cars that's getting off the freeway can get off the freeway safely. But I know the Sally just blow right through those signs, and that's really, really dangerous. Now we have a whole line behind us, a whole line of cars. Because this guy's doing 40. which is causing my car to do 40, which is causing a guy in the back to do 40, which is causing a guy behind him to do 40. And then you got other people that's speeding up to us who's doing 40. The speed limit is 40 on this street, but nobody really does the speed limit. Okay, so that was pretty cool. Now I wonder if this lane turns into a turn lane, because I'm really not sure. Yep, so this lane eventually is going to, oh, okay, so I kind of see. Okay, so they are turning up there. Okay, and then that was cool too. That was extra. I wasn't expecting the car to do that. That just surprised me. Wow. All right, so we got a guy on a bike that's facing us. Okay, that was fine. Now I did a little bit of slowdown. It slowed down maybe about 2 miles. But it did it so abruptly, and then I guess it noticed, oh, okay, that guy's in the safe zone, so I'll just keep driving. Alright, so we got it again, and, you know, a little slight stop, because it's all human, so, you know, if this was me driving, I wouldn't have done that, but I don't care if a human is walking in the street or even on the side of the street. They're doing a lot of stuff over here. Oh, they're setting up for the Christmas lights. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense there. All right, let's see if they do something to the stop sign. Will the stop sign trick it? Okay, that was cool. It didn't even pull up the stop sign on the visualization. Now we got this plaid effect, where I know this is not a plaid car, but you know, just kind of make you feel special when you go through it. We got a guy with a boat over there, and surprisingly, it was not on fire. Alright, so that was cool, I guess. And it's trying to get over. So I guess I didn't realize that. I would hit it, but we were in separate lanes, so it had the right idea. You know, it just didn't have, you know, the knowledge of what was ahead. And as you can see, this guy's clearly going way faster than us. Man, you can't do this drive trying to get full self-driving beta, because you will get so many poor collision warnings. It'll take your score down to like -2. Now, I don't know what that was. It did some kind of evasive maneuver for absolutely no reason, as a matter of fact. If you can see on the video, the two cars that was approaching us was actually on the white line over there. So they were, I ain't gonna say really, but they were kind of far away from us for the car to do that, that little juke that it did. Slight slowdown, I don't know why. Absolutely no reason for it, but it did it. So let's see what this thing does here. Now that little patch that we just passed is only for passing. So some people get on that left lane and they make a left, they turn. So if you don't want to wait for this person to make a left, you can go in that little patch we just went through. And there was absolutely nobody in that left lane. And it just decided, Well, I just get in the right lane. You know, nothing wrong with it. But what if the cars behind us? What if one of those cars went up to pass us? You know, it just sped up. You know, then that kind of would have been ugly, or it would have been the decision that not full self-driving would have had to make in terms of, well, do I slow down? Do I stop? Do I speed up? You know, just keep it simple. Just keep fucking driving. Be some goose and geese out here mating or something. Was that somebody's exhaust? Okay, now that was weird. Because they got over on the last one, and then this one wants to keep me in this lane. I think by the time this thing gets over, he would have turned. Or? Okay, alright, well. Okay, so that was alright. You know, I would ding it, but I don't want to ding it. You know, it did the right thing. It did the safest possible thing that it can do. So, now that car behind me, they were looking kind of confused, like, what in the fuck are you doing? But, you know. And we are approaching the end of this trail. So I'm anxious to see what it does. Now it is slowing down up here for some reason. So I'm at the accelerator because there was no reason for it to slow down. And that's supposed to be assertive. That's literally what assertive does. It still acts like a little bitch. So that's the end of the trail. I'll take over from here because I need to be over in this far left lane. I need to be over here. So I can make this high U-turn. Let's cancel this. Odiously. Signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video.